Some will complain that in the end he wasted the captain's time. Others will just complain about this and that. I, on the other hand, will just complain about the enormous amount of despair that is keep growing, and for some reason the manga is actually slowing down its pacing right now. I don't like that. Are you trying to make me wallow in this despair too much so I won't enjoy the manga anymore? Because I don't enjoy the fact that despair is growing so big right now. I want you to get to the point where we actually can break off this thing, because this is actually terrifying. Yes, this is the Black Clover, chapter 153, and I am the Angry Fan, the Despair Reviewer. It's been a very, very long time, really. But Melio shows, though, that she's definitely a woman that wouldn't give up even when it looks like she would do that. As she stands up bruised against the five possessed elves, she still takes all of their attacks. She releases her ultimate magic, which she calls Mana's Awful Release, that drowns out even the others' mana, which is called Flame Magic Kalidus Barakim Pushatori, which basically creates a flaming hell all around them. Unfortunately, not even that is enough to kill off the elves. Well, definitely, in a way, that shouldn't be unfortunate because, well, the elves have possessed their friends, and I want the elves to get off the bodies of the possessed people. Although I'm beginning to wonder if that is even true, but because the fact that this was an ultimate attack, and not even that was enough to finish them, meaning that yes. How do you win against these elves? We are in a situations where the villains are too overpowered, and that is a very dangerous situation to create, because then that will only make their future defeat all the more unacceptable in people's eyes. But I guess the easiest way to look at of it all is the fact that again, these elves have possessed these people, meaning that you don't have to defeat them. You just have to find a way for the possessed souls to get out of their bodies. How you don't know that, don't know. However, they almost burn away all the clothes of the elves. But Melileo passes away, but briefly wakes up, but do not even have enough mana to get to fight back. So the five possessed elves do a combined magic to do it. It's during this time that Asta and Sora returns, which Liar consider a wasted effort. As we see in the flashback about all that time, Asta's counter argument against all of that was Sora said the captain gave us an opportunity to escape, don't waste it. He screamed that she decided that on her own, and Asta wants the three of them to survive. In a way, people can call that a cringy argument. However, that's Asta for you, so you cannot really complain about that. As Sora points out that even with magic swords, there's no guarantee that they can win against someone with such massive power. So Asta says that what if they use their magic combined and reflect back, and something like that would not happen? Well, it actually did happen, as Sora uses his trap magic on his body to channel the magic. However, given to the fact that it's pretty difficult for him to channel it straight back, so he shot it directly at Asta, who reflected back with his magic, which quadruples the magic even more. With that, Asta reflects the massive magic as much as he can, although he misses the elves doing that, but it seems to give them enough distraction to take Melileo and run away. The question is, though, that they still have comrades inside the technically they haven't run away, but they run away from that fight. Technically, they still have comrades that are not possessed by the elves inside there. The elves' magic are too powerful. I know this is gonna sound controversial, but I actually have to say it right now. I don't enjoy what Black Clover is doing right now. There, I said it. I know I was in a live stream recently that said what I like about Black Clover, but these situations I do not enjoy. This is too much despair, and I don't like the fact that Black Clover is slowing down its pacing just to make us wallow in this despair too much. Because this is giving me a question that I desperately want answered, and that is, are the elves gonna win this fight and, take the possessed people and destroy the Clover Kingdom as planned? Or will the elves still be stopped just like this? Because again, this is Black Clover's shtick to solve a situation like that. Still, though, in a way, I guess the despair is needed for the development of the manga. So yeah, I mean, but again, is this the final arc also? I mean, if this is not the final arc, then very well the elves will win, and then Asta may very well seek help from the other kingdoms in order to save his friends. So that's what I do not like about the situation in this Black Clover manga right now. This despair is not giving answers. Also, the elves are pretty cocky for their own good, but I guess hatred will do that to them, and their magic is kinda big. So whatever waits us, I have no idea. But you give me your thoughts if you have any.